Till now, our discussion was about cycles on which steam power plant works and thermodynamic analysis of those cycles. And from now, we will be discussing about boilers, or we can also call it as steam generators. In simple words, a boiler may be defined as a closed vessel in which steam is produced from water by combustion of fuel. This is the general definition of boiler. But according to American Society of Mechanical Engineers ASME, a steam generating unit or boiler is defined as a combination of apparatus for producing, furnishing or recovering heat together with the apparatus for transferring the heat so made available to the fluid being heated and vaporized. So this is the standard definition for boiler or steam generator according to ASME. The steam generated is employed for following purposes, which means what are the applications of steam, why we need to generate the steam. So these are the following purposes: for generating power in steam engines or steam turbines, a very primary motto; in the textile industries for sizing and bleaching etc., and many other industries like sugar mills, chemical industries. And third one, for heating the building in cold weather and for producing hot water for hot water supply. So these are the very general applications of steam. Now let us have a look on classification of boilers. The boilers may be classified as follows: horizontal, vertical and inclined boilers. If the axis of the boiler is horizontal, the boiler is called as horizontal. If the axis is vertical, then it is vertical boiler. If the axis is inclined, then it is inclined boiler. Now, second classification, fire tube and water tube boilers. In the fire tube boilers, the hot gases are inside the tubes. I repeat, in the fire tube boilers, hot gases are inside the tubes and the water surrounds the tubes. In fire tube boiler, hot gases will be inside the tube and water will be surrounding the tube. Example are Cochrane, Lancashire and locomotive boilers. In the water tube boilers, the water is inside. The tubes and hot gases surrounded them. In fire tube boiler, fire gases will be inside, and the water tube boiler, water will be inside the tube. Example for water tube boilers are Babcock and Wilcox boiler, Stirling boiler, Yarrow boiler. And next classification, externally fired and internally fired boilers. The boiler is known as externally fired if the fire is outside the shell. Example, Babcock's Wilcox boiler, Stirling boiler. So in case of internally fired boilers, the furnace is located inside the boiler shell. Very simple definition. If the furnace is outside the boiler shell, it is externally fired, and if the furnace is inside the boiler shell, then it is internally fired boiler. So internally fired boilers are Cochrane and Lancashire boiler. And next classification, forced circulation and natural circulation. In forced circulation type boilers, the circulation of water is done by a forced pump or feed pump. Examples are Velox, Lamont, Benson boilers. That means that if you use pump to circulate the water, then it is forced circulation boiler. If you won't use, it will be natural circulation. Then if you won't use pump, how the circulation takes place then? In natural circulating type of boilers, circulation of water in the boiler takes place due to natural convection currents. What is this due to natural convection currents? That means the difference in the density between water and steam. This difference makes the fluid to move or fluid to circulate. So example for natural circulating boilers, Lancashire, Babcock's, Wilcox boiler. Then high pressure and low pressure boilers, very important. The boilers which produce steam at a pressure of 80 bar and above are called high pressure boilers. If the boiler working pressure is more than 80 bar, then it is high pressure boiler. Examples are Babcock's Wilcox, Velox and Lamont and Benson boiler. The boilers which produce steam at below 80 bar, those are called as low pressure boilers. Examples Cochrane boiler, Cornish boiler, Lancashire and locomotive boilers. So if the working pressure is more than 80 bar, high pressure boiler, less than 80 bar, low pressure boilers.